I like to have a place that I can share my wealth with my family and friends and employees. So this is a way to do it. Where I grew up was very much like this, just a lot smaller scale. I didn't promise myself a whole lot. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of life, to tell you the truth. The three rules are, you don't lie to anybody, you don't steal from anybody, and it doesn't cost anything to be nice to somebody. Always be polite. Those three things right there, if you live by that, you're gonna live a pretty good life. You're gonna be a pretty good person. So that's something I live by.
Hello. Hello and good evening. Welcome to our 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Awards Banquet. The video we just watched was one of those that was a last minute thing that was shared with us this fall after Force passed from our corporate office, and I contemplated whether we should play that or not, and it may have seemed a bit awkward to start off with that, but yet that's who he was. It's difficult. I miss our friend. And what a great leader, what a great man to lead us for 21 years like he had, and very enthusiastic for our future, but so grateful for Lucas Oil and all the family and all the employees that along the way that's got us to where we're at today. I'll get started with a few things. First of all, we're gonna, like last year, we're gonna honor a few of our smaller acknowledgement awards, and I'll go through these really quickly just to dash through them as quick as we can. Sorry. I guess I got to do it over. All right, so we'll get started with our awards banquet. We appreciate everybody being here tonight, and let me be the first to honor and congratulate Devin Moran on his championship, also Donald McIntosh on his Rookie of the Year title. A lot of accomplishments for a lot of our race teams and a lot of our folks in the room with us. We're glad to have you with us tonight. We're going to get started with our, we'll acknowledge our small awards here of just things that we recognize during the course of the year that I feel are important to take a moment and embrace and recognize here. So the first one is the social media ambassador. We did these last year. I got about, I don't know, 8 or 9 of them to do, and they're kind of fun to do here. Our social media ambassador this year is Devin Moran. Devin, you want to come up and receive that? Let me just say for a second though, Devin, it was a tough run, and if we had to give it to a race team, it's obviously Devin. But if we had an honorable mention, how about Donnie Moran's social media campaigns this year? We also have our Spirit of Hospitality Award. So a racetrack that's with us that shows a lot of hospitality throughout the year. We get quite a few racetracks and quite a few of those that we appreciate. It's tough enough to be out on the road racing up and down all the time. And to have a racetrack welcome you in and make you feel welcome and at home for a few days, that's that's often not recognized enough. And we have a lot of those that's helped us. But this year I don't think they're here, but Georgetown Speedway is our recipient for the Hospitality Award. I know for sure the next ones aren't here either. Our track of the year and a racetrack to us. Some of these we have a promoter of the year, a race of the year. Track of the year to us, that's the one that not only maybe raced the best all season long or for our race alone, but they'll also put forth a big effort to provide and give us what we needed for a race. I think we can all agree that Knoxville Raceway went above and beyond this year to make sure that their racetrack was adapted for us to come there and race and put on a good show. I know they were in town yesterday, but they were headed out of town today, but appreciate Knoxville Raceway as our track of the year. Our next award is the race of the year, the race that we felt like as our group discussed this, that is the one that raced the best, the race that had everybody talking. And this year, and I know that some of the King family is here, Florence Speedway, the North-South 100 is our race of the year. Kim? I know Kim is here. Oh, there you are. Just come on up. Yeah. Congratulations, Kim. Thank you for Florence Speedway. Our next award we have is the Promoter of the Year. So this too is very difficult. We had 25 racetracks that hosted an event with us this season. We have a lot of great racetrack promoters, and but this year I feel like a lot of those that are in our room that traveled with us all season long would agree with this one. There's one guy that I felt like stepped above the rest and really put a put a full court effort into promoting the race on the front side while we're there on the side of the race and even after the race. Gary Hopp with Shelby County Speedway. Come on up, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Next one is most improved driver. And this year, I feel like that maybe a heat race victory in Knoxville was a highlight moment for them. But I think Corey Lawler and their team has shown a lot of progress this year, and we're honoring them tonight as our most improved driver. Corey? All right, our next award is a Perseverance Award for to recognize really it's a team that had to persevere as the season went on. They had a lot of things that happened. We had quite a few of those that fall in that category as we talked about different moments of the year, different things of the year. But Daniel Hilsbeck and his team, I think he had a stretch in July where they had quite a few car flips and quite a few setbacks, and yet they mostly just him and one other are out on the road, and I really feel like that Daniel Hilsbeck and your team, you persevered all year long, and that's recognized. Daniel? Our next one is Best Duo. This one sounds kind of like we're awarding Grammys up here, but a Best Duo to us is just every now and again you run across a situation where it's just a couple members of a team, and they do it all year long, and they travel together. And last year it was Corey and his dad. Did a great job with that yet again this year. This year we're recognizing a duo that I think had quite a few problems at times and yet still persevered just as Daniel did, but these two guys really did a good job as well. Clay Harris and Cameron McGauley. I'm sorry. Clay? Our best team effort, this one's also a very tough one to decide, as a lot of the teams that are in the room do a very good job. They're a very complete team, and it's a difficult spot to try to just name out one race team in particular. To us, the best team effort that we've seen all season long that I think everybody would understand is the SSI team in Hudson O'Neill, and how they had a bad situation at Knoxville on a prelim night, and to bounce back and win on the Saturday night is nothing short of amazing. And the SSI team is our best team effort this year. Good job. All right, before I go, and typically I do the Mike Swims thing at the end of the night, but with my foot situation, I'm going to just go ahead and do it here in just a moment. But before I do, I want to also take a moment and introduce our new leader with FloRacing and our new leader of the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and Mark Floriani. Mark?
Rick, I'm none of those things. I'm not the leader of Lucas Oil Late Model Series. You are still the leader of Lucas Oil Late Model Series, but I just wanted to come on and say that I'm very excited about the future of the series. Michael Rigsby, who is the leader and the GM of FloRacing, has obviously been in the late model world for 20-something years, and when we bought Michael Rigsby's company, this was something that we had a vision for. We are excited about the future of the series, and we're just excited about where we can take this. I do want to say thank you to the Lucas family, Morgan Lucas, and then especially Forrest Lucas, the sport. We're all standing on his shoulders, and going into next year, the championship trophy will be known going forward as the Forrest Lucas Championship Trophy, and we want to say thank you to the Lucas family. They are going to continue to be part of this series, and they're very excited about the future of the series. So we're excited. We think there are some big things coming. We're going to continue to invest, and hope to see it continue to grow. Rick is still going to be the leader here, and we just can't wait. So excited for 2026 and beyond. Thank you. That work? All right.
Thank you, Mark. Well, as I mentioned, I'll try to be as brief as I can here. I just today is the first day that I've been able to put any weight bearing on my foot, so I'm going to try to go through all of my stuff first, and then we'll turn it over to James to go through our normal part of the banquet here. So I typically do the Mike Swims Award each year. Mike was one that I closely remember as our series got started in 2005. His leadership in the very beginning really was a springboard to lead us in the direction we are today. Mike was all about, and how in every way he represented us, it was just nothing short of just perfection. Mike was a great guy, and we've every year honored somebody for this award. And this gentleman's name was on our list here for probably 3 or 4 years, and we're excited to finally introduce him. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to get a speech out of the way with this guy, and we're going to do our honoring of him for the award. But let's welcome Chris Davis up. Chris?
I'm not sure that maybe he's got his notes mixed up, but I can't imagine why I'm up here. This is like a family to me. I was just telling these guys down here earlier. I know every one of these guys. Devin, you know, he used to suck, you know, and look at him now. You know, Hudson O'Neill, we stood up in my suite. I probably shouldn't have said suck. My wife will get me for that one, I'm sure. But by the way, my smoking hot wife couldn't be here, but she said she was going to watch. Did she know about this?
She's watching. She knew.
She knew about it?
She knew.
Well, the last thing she said on the phone this afternoon, make sure your tie is straight. You looked like crap last year. Your tie was crooked and your collar was up, so Is it good? She ought to be happy. I wish she was here for this, my smoking hot wife, and my dad. I wish my dad was here. Damn, I don't know what to say. I mean, Hudson, you know, I remember Hudson, the first time he went to show me 100, he didn't make it. He tried, and he was close. His dad made it, and I had that suite up there, and Hudson, he was up there. And I went up to the suite for the feature, and I could tell he was just down, you know. And I said, buddy, you'll get out there. You'll make it. And look at him now, you know what I mean? All these guys, Jonathan and Hudson, and I mean, I usually don't have any, I don't know, I should have made some notes, but this ass didn't tell me I'd won this thing. But I don't know what to say. I just, other than thank you, I don't know that I'm deserving of this. My buddy Earl Pearson's here. I'm a great friend. I can't see nothing, but he's out there somewhere. And I've just got so many friends here, and you know, Ricky over here, we're making plans to hang out at the Chili Bowl. And I mean, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I don't know why I'm getting this award. I'm just lucky to be involved in this. Gosh dang, I wish my smoking hot wife was here. I've got to be forgetting something. I mean, this series, okay, this Lucas series, greatest series on earth. I mean, I had two favorite things, and I always had to be careful how I said this because, and I get it, all the car owners and the drivers, you know, they think Flo is making $1 million a minute, and they want some of that money. But I love Flo because I don't have to go, I mean, I can't go to these races. I have to work. I can tell you wherever dollar I got come from. You know, I work every day, 7 days a week. But Flo makes it where I can watch these races. And the Lucas Series just does such a great job with them. And then you got Michael Rigsby and Ben Shelton and Dustin Jarrett and these guys that, I don't even know how we became friends, but they're great people. And then this Mark, I call him Mark Flo because I can't pronounce his last name, but great guy. I visited with him quite a bit last night. They're just great people. I mean, I don't know how I deserve to be around such great people, but I mean, I don't know what to say other than just thank you so much. Hey, wait a minute. How about Taylor over here? I'm so proud of her. Come here. This girl is, I mean, you know, she's a realtor. She's a supermodel. She's a cheerleader. Check this out. What's the name of that team?
Bengals.
The Bengals. Okay, so she's a cheerleader for the Bengals. And she was telling me that Sunday she's got to be a cheerleader. She showed me this little outfit they got, and it's going to be 12 degrees. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just so proud of her. I remember when she was wasn't she your neighbor or something like that? Next door neighbor, and look at her now. So I love success stories if you can't figure it out. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. How about Roger Sellers and Lance Landers and, you know, Todd Burns? I can't see nothing, but I guess so many people think I need to look at those. Brandon Shepard, I can see you. I mean, I'm so proud of these guys. I watched them grow up, you know. But thank you very much for this award. I just don't know that I deserve it, but thank you very much.
I think that was about as much a speechless as we could have really have got, Chris, right? Well, at this time, I will introduce the voice of the Late Model Dirt Series and our main man here, Mr. James Essex, who will lead us in the rest of our awards here tonight. James?
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Getting into the awards portion here. for the 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Again, I want to thank everybody, all the fans we've got at home watching us here tonight and throughout the year, and all the great race teams that we have, and my fellow broadcast partners as well. Couldn't do it without y'all, but we appreciate it. Our first award tonight will be the Miller Welders Chassis Builder of the Year for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He will get a check for $1,000 from Miller Welders and a product certificate from Summit Racing Equipment, and that will go to Steve Arpin of Longhorn Chassis. Steve.
Thank you, sir. Honestly, first of all, I want to just congratulate Rick and Ashley and the team you guys have put together, and to build a series like this and to partner with everyone from Flo to the point where they want to acquire your series. That just hats off to you guys for the job you guys have done, and most of all for them to acquire your series and want you to keep your whole team in place to keep on going forward to it with it. That's I think that just says a lot about your management and what you guys have built, and it just gives all of us in this room the opportunity to chase these dreams that we all have. And congratulations to Flo. The opportunities are endless, and Michael Rigsby, I was texting you last night, it's like watching you grow and how you've come up through this sport since we were both kids running around the Midwest. It's just exciting to see where you guys are going to take this thing. So congratulations to all you guys. On behalf of Longhorn, I just want to thank each and every person in this room. Giving us the opportunity to be a small part of your race program, it's honestly an honor. Just to watch what happened this year with Devin and Ricky and JD and Hudson in this Final Four, it just kind of, to take someone that does this every day, and we all know that it's kind of hard to be a fan when you're just like grueling in and out every day, but to watch the excitement that you guys all brought in that championship battle, just to bring back like the fan and the kid in me watching that, it was pretty cool. So congratulations to all you guys. Devin, everything you guys have done, like from that moment you walked into my shop the first time, when you walked out that door, Paul and I looked at each other. There's something special about that kid. And to see you do what you guys have done is pretty incredible. And Donald McIntosh on the Rookie of the Year honors, and just every single person that believes in our company. We got right around 40 people back at the shop with more than ever their foot on the gas as hard as we possibly can, trying to keep on making sure we're doing our best to give you guys the best possible race cars, the best possible products, to give each and every one of you an opportunity to get into victory lane. We hope to be up here again next year. So congrats to everyone, and Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir.
Our next award for the 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series season will be the ARP Engine Builder of the Year. They will receive a $1,000 check from Automotive Racing Products. Also, product certificates from ARP, Brodex cylinder heads, Summit Racing Equipment, and Exeldine, and that will go to this year's Engine Builder of the Year, Clements Racing Engines. Give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to call, oh, come on up, sorry.
Yeah, first we'd just like to thank God first for this blessing that we've had this opportunity to pursue what we've been so passionate about our whole life. We want to thank Lucas for an awesome series. The racing's never been better. We just really big fans and have a great appreciation for the quality of shows y'all put on. We'd also like to thank ARP for the award, and thank all of our loyal customers that have give us the opportunity to serve them, just working harder to be better every day. And want to thank everybody back at Clements Race Engines. We really don't have employees, we have family. And just really thankful to be a part of y'all's show. Thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. Appreciate it.
Next, I'd like to call to the stage Mr. Brett Coltman. Brett will be presenting the Coltman Farm Sportsman of the Year this year, winner, and a $2,500 check will go to Hudson O'Neill. Huddy.
Oh, man.
Good job, brother. Good to see you. Yes.
You see what $500 into a series will buy you?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Huddy, you know, I know how hard you guys work, and I think that it's the best of our best. It could happen any day.
Yes.
But you fight back and you make it work.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome
Appreciate
job.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Coltman Farms, for this. Wasn't really expecting this, but yeah, we try to do our best, and even when times get tough, you know, there's good ways and bad ways to go about it, and we always try to do the best thing. I think me and my team can all agree on that, and it's all by the leadership of Todd Burns and Jason Durham that instills in all of us. Just do the right thing and always try and be your best person every day. So thank you guys for this, and look forward to the rest of the night.
Now we go to the top 15 of the championship points for the 2025 season in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Finishing in 15th place this year, representing his JCM Motorsports team, Mr. Colton Miller.
I'd just like to say thank you to Lucas Oil for working with us this year through some attrition. I'd like to say thank you to Spencer Hughes for the beginning of the year, for the effort he put in. I'd like to give a special thanks to Brett Carroll and Amanda Cusimano that worked with us the entire year to get through. I'd also like to say thank you to Joseph Joyner and Hunt the Front for working with us to complete the season. Without all those people, none of this would have been possible, and we are looking forward to running Lucas Oil Series again next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Finishing 14th in this year's championship points, you'll get a check for $25,000 from Hanover, Pennsylvania, Corey Lawler.
Hey everyone, good evening. It's awesome to be here to complete my sophomore year on the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Tour, and it's honestly a dream to be able to do this. I'm honored to get the award for the Most Improved Driver of the Year award. We have made big strides this year, although we have a long ways to go. It's great to travel up and down the road with everyone in this room. We have such a professional group of teams to do it with. Thanks to Rick Schwally and his entire staff, you gave us an awesome platform to race on. I want to congratulate Devin Moran and the entire Double Down Motorsports team on their championship. This year we made big strides while we raced over 60 nights during the 2025 season. Our season was highlighted with a career best, or a first career Lucas Oil heat race victory at Knoxville. I would like to say a big thanks to my mom and dad as they allow me to follow my dreams of becoming a professional race car driver. I'd like to thank Keith Berner for not only his setup advice, but his coaching throughout the year and pushing me to do better behind the wheel, night in and night out. Dryden and PPC Lubricants have been a great partnership with our team, and this year was their 5th season with us, and we hope to have them back for many more to come. This deal is not easy in every aspect, from traveling up and down the road to working in the shop to working in a casino parking lot. Dad and I are learning the ropes to this and can't thank all the teams who have helped guide us in the right direction or just simply let us hang out with them for a few days while we're on the road. I'm just getting started and have a long career ahead. There are very few people who are on the list who have completed the entire Lucas Oil tour, and that's a big accomplishment by itself. We're looking forward to 2026 in hopes to improve a few more spots by the end of the year points. I'd like to thank all my friends, supporters, and sponsors for standing behind us and keeping us going up and down the road. Thanks to my mom and dad for their tireless work to keep our team on the road, along with Tab Lawler, my uncle, who runs the family business while we're on the road. Thanks to my entire family for all their support as well. Thanks to all my sponsors, Ponchos Racing Products, Sunoco Race Fuels, All About Wraps, Pro Power Racing Engines, Creekside Auto Sales, All-Star Performance, Chris Zacharias. I don't have too long of a list of product sponsors, so I'd like to thank each of them. Fire Suppression Engineering, Gorsuch Performance, Simpson Race Products, Quick Car, Stack Products, Midwest Sheet Metal, Longhorn Chassis, Swift Springs, Power Starters, and Hoosier Tire. Congratulations to everyone on a great 2025 season. We will see you in a few weeks to kick off 2026. Thank you.
Finishing 13th this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings, he'll get a check for $30,000 plus a $500 check from Fox Racing Shocks for the most B-Main wins during the year. From Jupiter, Florida, Clay Harris.
All right, B-Main Bandits in the house. Well, what an incredible year it's been, full of excitement and challenges, long days, late nights, and moments that pushed me to grow. The season wasn't just about results. It was about learning and discovering what's possible with passion and perseverance. Looking back, I'm filled with gratitude for everyone who stood with me along the way. As I reflect, I want to recognize my amazing partners and supporters who made this possible. Your dedication, generosity, and belief in what we're building mean more than I can say. I want to say thank you to Wilkerson Farms for your commitment and support. A special acknowledgement to the National Fragile Eggs Foundation. Their mission is to support families and advance research and advocate for better treatments and bring hope and strength for entire Fragile Eggs community. And shout out to my boy Kyle at home. He's got it, and we're trying to help him. Thank you as well to Impact Electric, Nunright Construction, Boswell Oil, 12 Kings Truck Construction Supply, Hoosier Tire South, Universal Cable and Systems, BP Racing, and Corey at Race Car Engineering for helping me out with parts. Each of you play a vital role in our progress. You're not just sponsors, you're family. You stood by me through the highs and the lows. And our bond is built on trust, loyalty, and a shared drive to move forward. I also want to thank my crew, Josh Raymond, Cameron McGauley, and Chad Dishman for their dedication. These guys traveled countless miles with me, put in the work, showed their commitment every step of the way. I'm grateful for everything they've done. They've helped me out a lot. Looking ahead, I'm excited to keep strengthening these relationships together. We're building more than a team. It's a group united by passion, determination, and belief that we can chase something bigger. And all of us have the understanding that one day we're gonna be able to chase a championship and maybe get a win along the way. So I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank you. Thank you, James.
Finishing 12th in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings, he'll get a check for $35,000. Also a check for $2,500 for third place in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year points. From Lakeshore, Minnesota, Dan Ebert.
All right, thank you.
I heard a lot of people say this year, boy, those guys really jumped in off the deep end. Well, they'll either sink or swim. I'd say that describes our team and the goal that we went out to achieve running the Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series this year. With an all-new team, new car, new class, new series, and of the 24 tracks, 20 of them all new to me and my team, you guys are probably right. We definitely did jump in off the deep end. But in all seriousness, I couldn't be more proud of where we've come in the past 8 months. We've experienced many ups and downs, but always maintained the drive to keep digging and learning, and both on and off the track. I'd like to thank all the professional drivers that I've raced against along the way, and apologize for any of the, man, I wish he would sure figure out where he's going moments out there. Thanks to the Lucas team, the series sponsors, fans that make this the biggest, baddest bunch of dirt late model racers in the world. I look forward to seeing you all next season. I can't wait to be more in the thick of it in 2026. Thank you to James and Mike for believing in me and really sticking their neck out. This was, I mean, I think any racer would say this is a goal and a dream to be standing up on this stage. My wonderful wife, Ashley, she makes so many sacrifices to make the team go around, and it just makes it all worth it. Brendan, Justin, Ben, thank you guys. Keep the program running and believe in me and the goal and our dream. And thanks also to my mom and dad, and also all of our marketing partners, Collins Brothers Towing of St. Cloud, Minnesota Truck Headquarters, Woody's Racing, Christensen Group Insurance, Amsoil, Fox Factory, Peterson Farms, Country Pride Excavating, Rob Mueller Electric, Shaw Trucking, Ryan Benjamin, Edina Realty, Rocket, everybody there. Thank you guys. You sped up the learning curve a ton, and it's hard to say where we would be without you. So thank you so much for that. General Formulations, Speedworks, Go Lithium, Fast Shafts, Gorsuch, Simpson Race Products, Big Corner Creative, Quartermaster, Swift Springs, All-Star Performance, Ogden Bernice, and Weir's Machine and Racing Products. Thank you.
Finish 11th this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings. You'll get a check for $40,000. Plus, he finished second in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year Championship chase, and that'll be worth $5,000. Also, he'll get a product certificate from PEM. The driver from Earlham, Iowa, Daniel Hilzeback. Daniel.
All right. I didn't prepare a speech because I didn't realize I'd be giving one. I got to thank Lucas Oil for putting on the series. It's a great series to run. They run a real professional series. Can't wait to come back in 2026 and run with them again. I got to thank my wife back home watching. She's actually in Mexico. She's a wedding photographer. She's down there shooting a wedding, so she couldn't be here. I got to thank Tristan Vesterby. It's just me and him 99% of the time, and he works super hard and never complains, never gives up. I feel like every time we do something new, it just beats you down. You got to keep going and keep going. We had a really tough first year, but you know, I feel like we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and can't wait for next year. I got to thank Glenn Clements. He's here. Great Engines. I got to thank Nick. He's here. Penske Shocks, Capital Race Cars. My mom and dad back home. I'm sure they're watching. Just everybody. It's looking forward to 2026. Thank you. Thanks, James.
Thank you. Good job. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. He said he doesn't like the beard, but his wife does. But it gets cold in Iowa, just like it's going to be here. Well, our next is our 2025 O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. He's going to receive a check for $20,000, along with the Rookie of the Year ring and along with product certificates from Brodeck Cylinder Heads, DMI Rear Ends, Fast Shafts, Fox Factory, Kaiser Manufacturing, MD3, MSD Performance, Pro Fabrication, Schoenfeld Headers, Sunoco Race Fuels, Slicker Graphics, Simpson Race Products, Strange Oval, Summit Racing Equipment, Swift Springs, Thermotech, Weir's Machine, Veland, Willwood, Exodyne, and there's more. A gift card from Barron's Performance Warehouse. Also a pit bike, courtesy of Dave Warren Power Sports. A complete fire suppression system from FSE Fire Systems Engineering. And your 2025 O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year, joining a long, legendary list of great drivers who've won the Rookie of the Year from Dawsonville, Georgia. How about it for Donald McIntosh? Donald.
This year, we really wanted to ensure that we were going to follow it. But Billy said if we made it through speed weeks and we didn't destroy a race car and we didn't hurt any motors, that we'd stick to it. And he stayed behind me, and boy, it wasn't easy. All these guys in here are so professional and so good at everything. You can't miss anywhere. It's really been an honor to be able to do this. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and man, it's just so cool. What an opportunity, and so many people that have helped me. I got to thank the entire Lucas Oil staff for giving us such a professional platform, and all the sponsors, everybody that's helped me, Garrett Alberson and his whole crew. We couldn't have done it without them. They gave us so many pointers. Only three of the tracks we ran this year had I ever raced. So I was lost a lot of the times, and they'd be like, "Keep at it, buddy. We got you." And man, that helped so much. Longhorn chassis, Clements race engines, Sunoco fuel, Al Belt, Gambler Performance, XS batteries, Bill Steen, my mom and my dad for staying behind me forever. I've raced since I was 5 years old, and like I said, this is something I've dreamed about forever, and to be here is just incredible, really. Thank Tony McAllister, Brett Coltman. He's been behind me several years now, and looking forward to a future with him and all that we can do together. And really, like I said, just an incredible ride, and glad to be here.
Stay put, my friend, right? Before we get to the top 10, I want to mention one thing, and I did some figuring. The top 10 in this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series won $2.8 million. That's before point fund money. So I know when we started this thing 21 years ago, Forrest Lucas had a vision, and never dreamed that it would get this far, but we're not done yet. But now we'll start with the top 10. You got another speech ready, or did you save it, anything? Well, there you go. Rookie of the Year, 10th place in the points. He'll get a check for $45,000, Donald McIntosh. Whatever you want to say.
Man, again, thanks to all of the competitors. This is so cool. We've got the best racers in the business, and got our teeth kicked in a lot this year, but learned a lot. I feel like I got a lot better as a driver, and man, just really looking forward to the future. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.
You want to stay for Carson's check too, or you just, okay, I'm sure. Finishing in 9th place in this year's championship points in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, he'll receive a check for $50,000. The driver of the Paylor Motorsports, number 93, from Lincolnton, North Carolina, Carson Ferguson.
Good evening, everybody. As I stand up here, I just can't help but think about how thankful I am to be able to live out my dream. Thanks to Donald and Gina Bradshaw. They took a chance on me last year, and hopefully they don't regret it. They keep my head up after I make a mistake on track or do something stupid. But just this was our first full year. You know, going through the grind of speed weeks was challenging in itself, and you know, you really never know or understand when people say speed weeks can put you behind until you actually do it. And with a few blown motors and wrecked cars, you know, it definitely was playing catch up all year. But I'd like to thank the good Lord for giving all of us the ability to do what we love. I want to thank my amazing team, my boy Kyle, Elmo, Parker, Scott, my dad, our buddy Logan, Al, for all the hard work, even if I knocked the deck out more than once a night. I got to thank my beautiful and smoking hot fiance, McKenna, for always being there for me and singing the T-shirts on Vendor Row. It's a long list, but you know, I want to name off all our great sponsors that we have. Hoopah Grading, Mega Plumbing, Solidified Concrete, Dr. Tim at Live Oak Dentistry, Brad Benton Trucking, Matt Man Designs, Tribble Electric, Buddy's Wrecker Service, High Tech Special Effects, Sparks Oil Company, Longhorn Chassis, the amazing Bilstein Shocks, Vinny with VG Performance. He really stepped our game up this year, and I appreciate all he's done. Pro Fabrication, Swift Springs, Wiles Drive Shafts, the whole Indocile Art family, Midwest Sheet Metal, Willwood Disc Brakes, XS Batteries, Sunoco Fuels, Clements Racing Engines, Cornet Racing Engines. They had a lot of trials this year, and they really fought through it all. Little Pink Houses of Hope, Carolina Roofing, K1 Race Gear, Hooker Harness, Barrett's Performance Warehouse, Bell Helmets, Victory Seats, Buzzy Racing, Lucas Oil, All-Star Performance, Performance Bodies, Collins Signs, Dirt Car Lift, Hoosier Tire South, and My Race Pass. To everybody at Flow Sports and Lucas Oil, whether it's TV crew, track crew, office crew, thank you for all you guys do. It doesn't go unnoticed. I'd like to point out two very special sponsors of mine, Coltman Farms, Brett, and Maria at FK Rod Ends. They help a lot of series and teams and you know, drivers, whether it's from go-karts to, you know, all the way up to what we do. So we can't go without thanking them. I'd like to congratulate Devin Moran along with Double Down Motorsports on their championship. Donald McIntosh with Billy Hicks Racing on the Rookie of the Year. And yeah, we're super excited to keep building both on and off the racetrack, and also welcoming Dean Bowen for the 2026 season. Thank you.
You're okay? Thank you. Good job. Congratulations on your engagement. Finishing 8th in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings, he'll get a check for $55,000. He'll also get a $1,000 check courtesy of Fresh Roof as the hard luck winner for 2025. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, the Big Perm, Dalton.
I'd like to start by saying thank you to Rick and Ashley Swally for everything they've done over the years with Lucas Oil. You know, it's been a pleasure the last 4 years, and you know, it's really awesome to see where the series and everything is going. So congratulations to Devin and Roger, Double Down Motorsports, on their championship and proving Donnie wrong. Donald McIntosh, this deal's tough, and you know, you and Billy stuck through it, and you know, congratulations to you guys. You know, this hard luck award kind of sums up our year, but you know, we fought through it. We finished strong, and you know, 4 years ago, James and Justin Ratliff took a chance on me, and it's been an awesome ride. Proud of what we accomplished, and can't say thank you enough to them for the opportunity and you know, giving me everything that I've had to set the foundation for my career. You know, really looking forward to the future, but you know, couldn't be here without them. We've got a lot of great sponsors that's been with us along the way. JR Motor Sales, JR Trucking, Dotto Outlet, Keltner Contracting, Innovative Community Solutions, New Point Lighting and Design, B&L Construction, Big Al's Gun and Pawn, Cheap Chevrolet. I had a cheat sheet, but I left it at the table. So I'm sorry if I forget anybody. VP, BT Energy, Hoosier. Like I said, just Glenn Clements. It was a rough year for you guys, but hats off to you guys for sticking out and really doing what you had to do to get us through. Steve Arpin, Longhorn Chassis. My beautiful girlfriend, just each and every person that's been behind me the last couple, 3-4 years, and looking forward to what's to come. Thank you.
Finishing 7th in this year's championship points, you'll get a check for $60,000 from Evans, Georgia, Brandon Overton. In turn number 3, for the 19th time in his career, Brandon Overton goes to victory lane in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Brandon and his immediate family, they're under the weather this weekend, so Steve Arpin, you got to say a few words about Brandon, don't you? Absolutely. Don't boo him, right? Go ahead.
Now, honestly, having this program that we had this year was one of the things I set out to, as a dream of mine when I went to North Carolina chasing my motorsports dreams. So having Brandon Overton, Anthony Burrows, Scott Riggs as partners, we didn't have the results we wanted, but there's one thing that none of us will ever question. That's Brandon Overton's ability to drive a race car, and the whole team we had was awesome. It just shows how hard it is and how high the competition is out there right now. So thank you to all of our partners. Scott Riggs, obviously they're going a different direction next year, but we appreciate everything. And all the partners we had with Napa and Heartbeat Hot Sauce and Dude Wipes and everyone that put their faith behind us and wanted to be a marketing partner of ours. So thank you to everyone, and good night.
Thank you, Steve. Finishing 6th this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship points. You'll get a check for $80,000. Driving the Roberts Racing 58 from Las Cruces, New Mexico, Garrett Alberson.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, big congrats to Devin and the whole Double Down team on their championship season, as well as Donald McIntosh and the whole Hicks Motorsports team on the Rookie of the Year. It is really cool getting to see your friends accomplish the goals that they set out for. So good job, guys. This year, I was reminded of how humbling the sport can be. On paper, it was our best season yet, by far the highest of our highs, and at the same time, some of our most dramatic and disappointing nights in my career. And through all this, my understanding and appreciation for how important the people around you are has continued to grow. I've been so privileged and have such a great team and such great family and fans behind me. These people put everything they can into getting us on the track, celebrating the good results with us and challenging us to dust ourselves off and get back after it on the difficult nights. And so it's an honor to be in this position and to get to try hard and do what I love, which is drive these race cars. And with that, I'd love to thank our partners and the people that make this happen. First off, of course, thanks to Ken and Beth for such a cool opportunity and for such good race cars. It's truly a pleasure to drive for you guys. And for treating Dan and Weston and our whole team like family. And thank you, of course, to our hardworking team. We got Zach, Chasen, Travis, Dylan, and next year we got Peyton coming on with us. We're excited for that. Yeah, I make sure you guys have plenty of work to do this year, and even with all that, you guys probably still had the most fun of anybody in the pits. And yeah, just thank you for everything you do, and your attitudes mean everything. Yeah, thank my amazing wife Danny for being my best friend, my unshakable source of encouragement and wisdom. And of course, thank you to all of our sponsors and supporters. I've got a long list, and it's a privilege to have a long list of sponsors. Got Got to thank Sunoco Race Fuels, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Gary and everybody at Low Voltage Solutions, Bill Stein Shocks, Kenny Brack with Brack Properties. I thank Glenn and Tony and all the guys at Clements Automotive for building such stout motors. Bill Norden, Bill Sports Shop, AJ at Romer's Machine and Welding, Lee at Capital Signs for always keeping us looking good, VG Performance. Thanks Vinny for working so hard for us this year. Made a huge difference. See Doug at Cheap Cars, Dickey's Doghouse, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Titan Race Products. Big thanks to Chandler and the guys over there. Dunright TV, Scott and Kelly and Mitchell Ranch, Sims Family Racing, Arbor Auto Works, Browning Auto Parts, Capital Screen Company, Fertilizer Equipment Specialists, Super Shots Sport Photography, J. Craig's Tile Company, American Document Services, Rick Jackson and the guys over there, big thanks. Mac at East Central Sports and Donago Power Sports, A1 Performance Warehouse, RCS Union Software, Orion Tire Repair, Longhorn Chassis, Dirt Car Lift, Swift Springs, Fast Shafts, Go Lithium Batteries, Hoosier Tire, Performance Bodies, PEM Racing Gears, Winning Edge Carburation. Big thanks to Hank for putting us some good carburetors together. Midwest Sheet Metal, Chris, thanks for putting on a good show for us tonight. All-Star Performance, Swanee's Bar in Kelowna, Illinois, Stacked Products, RSA Aluminum, TNG Refurbishers, Barron's Performance, American Racing Wheels, Gorsuch Performance, and last but absolutely not least, Lucas Oil Products. For not just being a part of our team, but for putting so much into the sport that we love, and of course, Forrest for his vision for the motorsports and for this series. Yeah, we'll never forget it. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Finishing fifth in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings, he will get a check for $100,000. Also a check for $2,000 from Sunoco Race for Gas. From New Berlin, Illinois, the driver of the Mark Richards Racing #1, it's Brendan Shepard.
First of all, congratulations, Devin and Donald. You guys had a heck of a year, and congratulations to all the drivers and teams in this room. It's been an honor to race with you guys all year, and tough competition as usual, and it's appreciated. It keeps us all on our toes, and thank you to Mark Richards, Steve Baker, my whole great team over here, Dan, Austin, Joel, Rocket Chassis, and everything they've done for me throughout my career. It means the world to me to have people that believe in me and obviously give me another chance to come back and express my loyalty and appreciation for everything they've done for me in my career. That being said, I got to thank my dad and my grandpa also. Thinking about my dad tonight, he got his ankle replaced today, so wishing him well. Wish my beautiful wife and kids could have been here with me. They're back home watching, I'm sure, but just thankful for all the support systems that I have, especially you guys. Like I said, my team is up, down, in between, doesn't matter. They got my back and are my biggest supporters while we're at the track. Got to thank all of our great partners on this thing. It wouldn't be possible without them. Of course, Valvoline, Sieber Calf Ranches, them two have been with us for years and years, and we appreciate them. And of course, Performance Grading. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate all you do for us. There's a long list of them, and it goes on, and I'm super thankful for each and every one of them. But from the top, like I said, Valvoline, Sieber Calf Ranches, Ace Metal Works, Gunner's Honey, Styles Marine and Maintenance, quite a few partners there that have been with us for years, and we're super thankful. Petroff Towing, been with me since I started with Mark in 2012. Franklin Enterprises, Collins Brothers Towing, Sunoco Race Fuels, Rocket Pre-Owned Motors, Durham Racing Engines, Flawless Motors. definitely one of the keys to having a good program is a good engine program, and he definitely keeps us up there for sure. Like I said, another partner of ours that I've been able to become really close with and had developed a good relationship. Jeff Ware, Fox Shocks, appreciate them guys. Precision Suspension, appreciate them guys. And yeah, just super thankful to be up here and to get another chance to drive for Mark Richards. And this team has meant the world to me this year, and hopefully a lot of years to come. I've learned a lot in the past 3 years, and the importance of friends and family and having competition, and you know, there's going to be ups and downs, and to stay on that middle road is key to I guess happiness in life. So yeah, super thankful for them guys and everybody in this room, and Lucas Oil and FloRacing, appreciate you guys, and I'm super excited for what the future holds for us.
Finishing fourth in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship, he'll get a check for $125,000 plus a $1,000 check as the Hoker Trucking Hard Charger of the Year. Also a $1,000 check for third place in the Sunoco Race Fuels Race for Gas. Driver of the SSI Motorsports 71 out of Martinsville, Indiana, Hudson O'Neill.
Thank you, James. As with everyone else, I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to Devin Moran and Double Down Motorsports on their championship. Roger Sellers, Robbie, Connor, Casey Moses, you guys mean so much to me and my family, and it's so cool to see you guys having success in all of Double Down Motorsports. It's really awesome to see, and I'm sure it's the first of many, so congratulations on that. And thank you to Lucas Oil for giving us an unbelievable place to race and a safe place to race every week. And with all the news and everything that's been going around this week, we can't help but be excited for the future and excited to be a part of it. So thank you guys for that. And I'd also like to thank my team and my family, Todd and Vicki Burns. Thank you for everything you do for me and my family, for all of us boys that are here at SSI Motorsports and all of Subsurface of Indiana. We for sure couldn't do it without your support and all you do for us. And to my wife, got married this year, and I couldn't imagine living beside anybody else and experiencing life with anybody else. And it's and she told me that I might get in trouble if I didn't thank River. So thank you to River, and thank you to my boys, Jason Durham, Kyle Daly, Logan Scott, Riley Sheedy. You guys are the team for me. It's been so awesome to run up and down the road, and I couldn't imagine being in any other truck, and it's a lot of fun to experience life with you guys, and I appreciate your friendship and your relationship with me. Thank you to SSI, Subsurface of Indiana, everybody there, Michael Meredith, Austin Burns, everybody that's a part of Subsurface Indiana makes all this possible for us. We had a great year at SSI, leaving Speed Weeks in 14th place in the Lucas Oil Championship points and being able to battle our way all year into the Championship 4 and being able to, we didn't have a great showing in the Championship 4, but just being able to be there and be a part of it was so cool for me and my team. And I wish that maybe next year we'll have a little bit better jump coming out of Speed Weeks, and we won't have to work so hard through the summer and sweat so much to try and get in there. So thank you guys. Thank you to everybody in this room. And Donald McIntosh on your Rookie of the Year. It's really cool. I remember whenever I was Rookie of the Year and how cool it was being able to do this for the first year, and something you'll never forget, I promise. So congratulations on that. With Jason Durham and all my team coming back next year, we can't help but look forward to next year, and we're really excited about what's to come. And we have a lot of returning sponsors as well, and I'm very fortunate to have some of the best sponsors and partners in all of the industry. And I'd like to take just a second to thank every one of those people, and start off with Wheeler Metals and Merrill Bonding Company, Big River Steel, Professional Concrete, O'Neill Savage and Recycling, USSSA Fast Pitch, Dyno One, Sunoco Race Fuels, Cornet Racing Engines, Clemens Racing Engines, Longhorn Chassis, Hutchins Insurance Group, Midwest Sheet Metal, Willwood Brakes, Wiles Dry Shafts, Quick Car, Ultrasound Sheets, Dave Sharpley at Sharp Advantage, Schoenfeld Headers, Brown & Miller, Stack Panels, FK Rod Ends, Hoosier Tire South, Winning Edge Carburetors, Winners, Jones Racing Products, Strange Oval, Barents, Pyrotech Fuel Cells, Dirt Car Lift, Outerwears, All-Star Performance, Mount Zion Machine, Performance Bodies, Slicker Graphics, Mark IV, K1 Race Gear, Bell Helmets, Tire Demon, Barnes Oil Pumps, Weir's Machine, Dyer's Rods, and Go Lithium. It's a great list of sponsors, and like I said, we have some of the greatest sponsors that I've ever had in a group, and we really appreciate all of them. And thank you to Lucas Oil, thank you James Essex, Todd and Vicky Burns, SSI Motorsports, and FloRacing, and look forward to seeing everybody next year. Thank you so much.
Third in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings. You'll get a check for $150,000. Also a $500 check is the Deathridge Opticians Most Popular Driver voted on by the fans this year. $500 check for the Dirt Draft Fastest in Hot Laps. Speaking of Dirt Draft, I'd like to congratulate for the second year in a row Jason Bagenstos. He is the Dirt Draft Fantasy League champion. Congratulations, Jason. Also, Jonathan Davenport will receive a product certificate from DMI for the most fifth place finishes. $1,000 check from Hellraiser Jacks as the halfway leader points winner. Also, the MD3 most laps led, a $500 check and a $500 product certificate. From Simpson Race Products, the most heat race wins this year. He'll get a check for $500 and a product certificate for a new helmet. Also, coming home in second in this year's FloRacing Crown Jewel Cup, he'll get a check for $6,000. The driver, the Lance and Darla Landers, Double O Motorsports 49 out of Blairsville, Georgia, Jonathan Davenport.
Oh, well, yeah, short guy. Congratulations to Devin and Roger and their whole team, and to Donald and Billy and their whole team also. Got to thank, first and foremost, my guys for doing a great job for me this whole year. Obviously, with all the awards we got, we definitely had speed all year. Just didn't have too good of luck when it all come down to the championship. But really proud of what we accomplished this year. Thanks to Lance and Darla Landers, my wonderful wife back home and son, and all the support group I have back there. Also, thanks to Steve Martin and Nutrient Ag Solutions, a longtime partner and a sponsor of ours. We got some exciting news coming for next year. And I'd like to thank also ASC Warranty, Dynagrow Seed, obviously Longhorn, thanks Steve, everybody back at the shop, Bill Steen, all of our other product sponsors. And I'll just make it short and sweet, and I'm sure let the champion get long-winded up here. But thanks everybody. Have a Merry Christmas and a good night.
Runner-up in this year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Championship point standings. He'll receive a check for $200,000. He'll also get a $1,000 check and a product certificate from All-Star Performance Fast Time of the Year Award. Also, the Big River Steel Most Podium Finishes, a $1,000 check. He will also get a $1,000 check as the Midwest Sheet Metal point leader throughout the year. A first place product certificate from Slicker Graphics for the slickest moves of the year. Sunoco Race Gas, first place, $3,000 check. Victory Fuel Most Pole Awards, $1,000 check. Veland Most Feature Wins, a $2,000 check. Plus, he is the FloRacing Crown Jewel Cup champion for this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, he'll get an additional check for $15,000. And that'll go to the driver of the Kohler Motorsports 20 RT out of Chandler, Arizona, Ricky Thornton Jr.
First off, I'd like to congratulate Devin on his championship. I feel like me and him are kind of saying we've been at this a long time, so to be able to see him get his first one, I'm sure there'll probably be plenty more of them coming. Congratulations also to Donald on his Rookie of the Year. Pretty cool. A couple short years, I was that guy. So keep working hard, and before long, you'll be standing up here being a champion. Not only him, the rest of the rookie class. Congratulations! It's a lot of hard work, a lot of up and downs, and you guys made it through the year. And look forward to racing with all you guys for years to come. Gotta thank my guys, KP, Bryce, the shop all the time, Zach, both Skylers, Nathan. We had kind of a long speed weeks. We had a bunch of really good runs and a lot of bad runs, and my guys always had my back, whether it was me putting in the wall and us building a new race car at Ocala or going out and having a good time, whether it's out anywhere outside the racetrack. Bobby and Jessica Kohler, Evan, Jordan, they give us tools to do what we need, and without them, I'd probably be watching back on TV somewhere wishing one day I'd get back on the series. Obviously, without their support, who knows where we'd be today. A lot of marketing sponsors to thank also, Hoker Trucking, Knights Companies, Certified Inspection Service, High Performance Lubricants, D&E Outside Services, Sunoco Race Fuels, Strange Oval, Jones Racing Products, Longhorn Chassis, Bill Stein, VMG Performance, Midwest Sheet Metal. Congrats, Chris, on your award. It's pretty cool. You've been in the sport a long time. You've seen all of us kids grow up, and hopefully you're gonna be around for a lot longer also. Elite Ready Mix, Capital Waste, All-Star Performance, Willwood, SRI, Ultra Shield, Sharp Advantage, Performance Bodies, 5-star bodies, Winning Edge Carburation, Buzzy Performance, Schoenfeld Headers, Impact, Dynamic Drivelines, FK Rod Ends, Jack Cornett, Glenn Clements, Coltman Farms. You're looking really spiffy tonight there, Brett. EMD Wraps, American Racing Pro Series Wheels, Barents, Outerwears, Tire Demon, and I'm looking forward to next year and ready to kick off the season.
Thank you. Each and every year for the since we started Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, we've had a crew chief of the race, and the crew chief that's garnered the most points this year for being crew chief of the race, he is going to get a check from Outerwears for $2,000, a product certificate from Miller Welders, the crew chief for Ricky Thornton Jr., Zach Frields. Zach, come on up.
I just want to say thank you to everybody, Bobby, Jessica, Ricky. You could have given me a stool. I mean, come on. It takes a lot to do this deal, and it's just fun to have good people around you, and hopefully we can accomplish one better spot next year and do it again.
For the first time in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series 21-year history, this gentleman and his team are the national champions. To receive the award for the Car Owner of the Year from Double Down Motorsports, Mr. Roger Sellers. Roger?
James, thank you, buddy.
Man, what an honor, I tell you. I was sitting up here listening, or sitting back here listening to Donald McIntosh and Chris Davis talking about smoking hot wives. Now, I don't have a smoking hot wife. Now, I'm not saying she's ugly. I just don't have a wife, okay? I tell you, it's been a pleasure bouncing up and down the road all year long. Thank the good Lord that everybody made it through it safely without any kinds of problems. And I tell you, what a team I have. I mean, Devin, you've done an awesome job. Chuck, Brad, Nick, Dylan, Newman, Houston, and Lakia especially over here, and the new baby Poppy on the way. It'll be out here in March. That's great. I want to thank my family. I tell you what, I couldn't do it without it, without my family. They stick behind me on every decision, even though some are probably questionable, you know. I'm like Chris, too. I don't do notes, so I should have got some index cards from James here. And Lucas, I tell you what a great group of people. Ashley and Rick, man, you've built an incredible team yourselves. And for that, I am thankful for sure. Every one of your guys make it such a pleasure going to the races for sure. And congratulations to Michael and Mark on the purchase of Lucas, and look forward to it, you know, and what the new year brings. I want to thank all of our fans too, because all of our fans, I tell you, this is what gets us up and down the road and keeps us supporting us all the time. But I've got Dev and I, the whole team, we've got a great group of fans, no doubt about it. And the sponsors, man, we got some incredible sponsors. Devin will get into all that, but I tell you what, I promise you, we make sure they know who you are, okay? But I certainly appreciate you all. I've got Connor here with me. I don't have a comfort dog or a support dog, but I got a comfort grandson, and he's got Pop's back everywhere we go, don't you, Connor? Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations, Roger. Now to the championship crew chief for the first time in his career. For Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports and Devin Moran, let's hear it for Chuck Kimball. Chuck, come on up.
I just wanted to say a quick thank you to my guys, Two-Tone, Houston, DK, Brad, Dev, and to Roger and Casey and Connor for everything that they do for us and letting us go up and down the road and race, and for Lucas for giving us an awesome series to run, and look forward to doing it again next year.
Congratulations. Great job, guys. Now for our 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series National Champion. He will receive a dirt late model record check for $250,000, a champion's ring, a product certificate for a Buzz bike. He'll also get a complete fire suppression system from SFE Fire Systems Engineering. Penske Shock's Most Top 5, another $1,000 check. Slicker Graphics Slickest Move this year, second place in that, a product certificate. He will also get $4,000 for finishing third in the FloRacing Crown Jewel Cup. My honor and pleasure to introduce to you the 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series National Champion from Dresden, Ohio, Devin Moran. I'm glad you got that Lucas Oil Championship ring, because what is second in the Big Ten? Is that like you get a ring for that or not? Huh?
Just national championships.
We'll see you in January then.
So I have been told the over-under is 9 minutes for the championship speech, and I do have the under, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. First and foremost, I don't think I really meant anything to Forrest Lucas, but that man meant a ton to myself, my team, Dirt Late Model Racing, Dirt Motorsports, and motorsports in general. And to be standing up here because of that man and the pioneer he was for our sport. I cannot thank him enough, and his entire family, and Morgan Lucas and all them guys. And to see my first championship being Lucas Oil's last is a pretty cool accomplishment, and I can't thank them enough for all of that. With that being said, I'm more than excited for the shift in Lucas Oil, heading to the Flo Late Model Series with Michael Rigsby and Mark Floriani. Had the pleasure to know Rigsby for a long time and met Mark last year. So just super excited with where I feel like our sport's going to go, and even more excited that they're keeping the full entire Lucas Oil staff, because Rick Schwally is the best in the sport at what he does, and his wife Ashley's right there by his side making all the serious calls, as we know. But the rest of the Lucas staff, they do a great job, so I just can't thank them enough. Donald McIntosh, congratulations to you. As Chris Davis said, I sucked when I was younger and I didn't win a Rookie of the Year, so congrats, man. It's a serious accomplishment, along with the rest of the teams. It's not easy to run up and down the road, so congrats to everybody for doing the entire year. Double Down Motorsports, Roger Sellers, thank you so much, sir. 3 years ago, it was a call that changed my life when I was racing with Ty, and you were wanting to put me in the spot that we're in right now. And our first goal was to win the Lucas Oil Championship. And took a couple years, and I thought we were going to do it the first year possibly, but we're here now. So I want to thank you. I want to thank Robbie. I want to thank Casey. I want to thank my little man Connor down there. So thank you guys a ton. My entire crew, I have an amazing crew. Nick, Houston, who's going to be on board with us next year, Dylan, Brad flying in from Mexico just to hang out with us for a lot. It seriously means a lot. A lot of people know what you've been going through, and I love you, brother. And of course, Chuck Kimball. He's like my brother, and other than my wife, he is my best friend. So to get to go up and down the road, I can't thank you enough. For all the work that you do. When I'm off doing other things, listen, Lakia ran about T-shirts or whatever. So thanks for everything that you do for us. My amazing family, my mom and dad being here, my grandma and grandpa, all my siblings back at home. My in-laws are here, and I can't thank them enough for coming and hanging out and being a part of this family. So just want to thank my entire family, and then my amazing wife, Lakia. Yeah, we have a lot going on here in the next couple months. As everyone knows, we're going to have our first kid in March, and yeah, we're just hoping we get through Speed Weeks and then have it right after Speed Weeks so we can go to Smoky Mountain and race just like every other racer would try to do. But she's just an amazing woman. She works her tail off, not for myself, but for herself, and the business she's created for our merchandise is wonderful. And yeah, I love you more than the world, baby. With that being said, really, I just have to thank all my great partners with that make us go up or help us go up and down the road. Obviously, like I said, Roger, we couldn't do any of this without Roger and his family, but we have so many partners that do a wonderful job with us, starting with Lazy Days RV, Big River Steel. I know Scott wanted to be here, and we've been with Scott for a long time, and he couldn't make it, but I know him and Denise are at home watching. So just want to thank Scott with Big River Steel, C&W Trucking, Millwood Plumbing, Mike and Vicky. I'm sure they're going to be at home watching this, so can't wait to talk to Mike. They jumped on board with us this year, and they're one of our major sponsors now, so I want to thank them. Anthony's Pizza, Tommy and Stacy, they're here, and I would say probably 50 to 60% of this room has hung out with them and had steak and crab legs. So they do a wonderful job for us, and a lot of other race teams. They're amazing people and some of my dearest friends. So I'm glad they could come over and hang out with us. Phillips CPA firm, Corey Phillips, CarSourceAuto.com. He's got a new business that he's starting up that we might debut next year. So he'll get what I'm talking about, and we might have that on the car next year. Red Oak Pub, McHugh's, Refuel Wellness, Brody and all them guys there. Corey with Hazen Services, Pee Wee's Wrecker Service, Holland Haskell's, Greg and Jason, them guys are also great friends. Bo Mag Southeastern Equipment, Bill Stein Shocks, Aaron, Tim, Lee, Logo, all them guys do a wonderful job for myself and a lot of these race teams. So can't thank them enough. Elliott Farms, Tommy W. Elliott, Longhorn Chassis. Steve Arpin has created an empire, and he's done a wonderful job. And I can't thank Steve and all those 40 employees back at the shop working. They work their tails off, and they have a first-class operation that's getting better day in and day out. So can't thank you, Steve, enough, and the great cars you provide us day in and day out, year in, year out. So I want to thank Longhorn, Walker Performance, Lucas Oil Products. We've ran their actual products for the last 7 years, and we've had no parts failures because of Lucas Oil. So even though they might not be the owner of this series, we plan on continuing to run those products because they do a great job for our race team. I want to thank Smoky Mountain Speedway. All the racetracks, really. We go to so many great racetracks. I know Gary Hobbs here. We're excited to do Silver Dollar Nationals there. We've got Golden Isles here, just so many different places. My dad with Muscatine County Speedway, we have a ton of racetracks that we go to that I just love racing at and enjoy, and that's another reason I feel like we have one of the best series in the sport. So like I said, once again, Smoky Mountain Speedway and Muskingum. I want to thank Barron's Products, Dirt Car Lift, Performance Bodies, Eibach Race Springs, Slicker Graphics, FK Rod-Ins, Stack Products. They're a hometown company, and they do a great job for myself and a lot of race teams. Afterburner Performance, I'm so glad Keith and Deb got to come tonight because they've been a major part of my career, and Keith's been there from day one when we were on the non-adjustable Bilsteins back when I first started racing. So just can't thank him enough for helping me guide my career in racing and my life in general. Want to thank Molly Pistons, VP Race Fuels, Glenn Clements, and both Jack Cornett. We have the two best engine companies in the pits, and not just late model racing, but racing in general. They're both amazing to work with, and both great families, and I just love being a part of both of them as well. Would love to thank Winters Rear Ends, Willwood Brakes, DRP, IBS, which is Ivan and Lloyd. Can't wait to go down to Double Down South in Florida, get down there in the warm weather here in the next couple months. So want to thank Ivan, Lincoln Smith Racing. Want to thank VG Performance. Vinny and his wife are here tonight, and they came on board with us in 23, and they do a wonderful job for us. You know, I have such a great support group, and he's definitely right in the middle of that support group. So I want to thank Vinny and his wife. Lincoln Smith Racing, John and Cindy Whiteley, Buzz Bikes. I already got one bike, and I guess I didn't realize we're getting another one. So now Roger's going to be happy. He can be riding up and down the pits with me. But Mark IV, Midwest Sheet Metal, Chris Davis. Thank you very much, sir, for everything you do for myself and the entire sport. You do a lot that you don't have to, and we all appreciate that. Buzzy Racing Products, Hoosier Tire, Strange Oval Axle, Dynamic Driveline, Schoenfield Headers, Victory Seat. We just got those seats this year, and Chris Ferguson's done a wonderful job with those. And yeah, to see what he's doing already, over 300 seats within the first year, is pretty amazing. So hopefully his seat company just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and we're going to be right behind him, helping him push that. Along with the safety, I want to thank Simpson Race Products. I'm Simpson through and through, and Jordan and Kyle and all them guys do a wonderful job for me. So I want to thank them. Mattman, Gorsuch, Hellraiser Jacks. I know Tim does some really cool stuff for Wheatland to show me, and then obviously the Dome, and he does a lot for the sport as well. So I want to thank Tim and everybody at Hellraiser Jacks. Winning Edge Carburetors. Hank has an amazing carburetor with the Super Bowl that we never have problems with. So I want to thank him. I want to thank All-Star Performance, and the only other people really I want to give a huge shout out to, once again, a couple of these are repeated, but my career has been up and down through and through, and the core people that's got me to where I'm my spot today is obviously my dad. He started it all. He's my biggest influence in life, and that's probably the reason why I'm a professional race car driver. So I can't thank him enough. Tommy Pope Construction, he was my first major main sponsor, and he has no idea I'm even talking about him, but I can't thank him enough for getting me in the spot that I was in. Ty Torque Performance, Ty was one of my major racers. Kemp Lamb with Double Down, and then once again Keith Berner for just guiding me through so many things. And then last but not least, I want to thank God for giving me a blessed and amazing life. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. Well, that'll do it. I want to thank everybody at FloRacing, everybody at the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and Rick's going to have some more. Well, you're in the Colts house, so they've got a lot of people on IR, but I'm glad you're coming off of IR. But I just want to thank you for what you've done for me and the whole series and everything, and we look forward to 2026, Rick.
Thank you, James. Yeah, I'm just a tick older than Phillip Rivers is, so missed my window, I guess, for quarterback. But to close things out, I just wanted to finish off by saying just thank you so much to all of our race teams. I said I wasn't going to come back up, but I really can't express enough. Thank you to all of our race teams. Thank you to all of our sponsors and our partners that make this happen. Thank you to FloRacing, to Robbie and Tiffany and the crew that goes up and down the road that does this every week. It's very exhausting to come home, get out all the equipment and get it all washed up and go again. And they do, I think Rigsby told me that they did 79 events, not just our events, but they're at the World, they're at the Dream, they're at all the Flow Nights. It's an amazing dedication that Robbie and Tiffany does as well, and they're very much in the background doing it without any credit. So a lot of credit goes to them. Also, our whole staff, I can't express enough gratitude to not only the staff, and a lot of credit's been given to me and my wife, but it's not all about that. We have an amazing group of staff that's in the Batavia office, but also another family that surrounds us of those that work really hard for us, that take away from their full-time jobs to full-time families to come out and support us. Also, very much thank you to all of our supporting racetracks that's on our schedule. This stuff is very hard to do. It's very expensive to do. As everybody understands in the sport, whether you're a driver, a car owner, or even a racetrack, it's hard to do. But we have a lot of racetracks that are out there that are very successful, but yet they're also, this is a lot of risk, and they bear that risk based on our word and trust in and belief in our program. And I'm very appreciative of everything that they do for us. And then the last thing I really wanted to thank is all the car owners. This is a very expensive sport, as we all know. The drivers are at the forefront and get a lot of credit, but those car owners, whether they're here tonight or they're at home watching, I can't say thank you enough to all those car owners. We really appreciate them all. And before I adjourn you, I've had something that's on my mind. It's been on there for quite some time, quite a few months, and really I'm just going to express a little bit of it and then leave you with it, and we'll release more details in the next week here before Christmas. But for the 2026 season, we are going to return to a traditional points format for next year and go away from the chase format. So we tried something. We wanted to elevate our program. We more than doubled our points fund in that program in that time. In those 3 years, we had clients like Big River Steel and ARP that helped us do that. And really, we wouldn't be here over $1.2 million today if it wasn't for that. So I don't look back and think as any sort of failure by any stretch of the imagination. I really think it was a success that it took us to new places and a place that's more lucrative for our race teams. But I also think that we're at a place that we've tried different formats, different tweaks to that format. I think we're at the end of the time, here we are 3 years later, that we're going to just return to a traditional format for next year, and the points fund will remain the same. The other parts of those announcements, though, is we do have a lot of events at the end of the year, those final 5 events or so of our schedule that are very lucrative and big paying events, and those racetracks have counted on the eyeballs of our audience watching us at that time to be successful. With that, we're going to do a few bonus programs for next year that are very lucrative to be able to place a big spotlight on our sport. I'm excited to announce those, and we'll do so in the next, like I said, 2 weeks before Christmas. But appreciate the support of everybody and everything that you guys all do here, the sacrifices you make, whether you're watching at home right now or if you're in the room with us. We appreciate you all as our fans and as our supporters. Thank you.
You can follow up the photos. Thank you, Rick. Again, thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. Thanks to everyone for watching on Flow. That'll conclude our banquet tonight at 9:10. Very good. We need all of the award winners up here on stage, please. We need the championship crew and the Rookie of the Year crew and all the other award winners, because we got more hardware here to pick up. So congratulations to everyone. We'll see you in February at Alltech.